Waking up to in some areas this morning. Let's take a look outside right now. Hopefully we'll have a live picture. There it is from our Skywatch camera. You can see the snow is swirling around our camera. However, the snow is just real light right now here in Center City, Philadelphia. I'm going to show you another live picture, hopefully, from Souderton, Montgomery County, where you can see a slight accumulation on the road. It is cold out there. The roadway is wet. If you look at the grounds, look at the area. It seems to be a lot heavier out that way. If you're going out there this morning, I would suggest you take your time and drive around. We've been hearing from Souderton and parts of Norristown. Snow is pretty heavy out there, so if you're going out this morning, take care. Take your time to get around.
We got a pretty nice snowfall outside the studios right now. Let's get over to Bill Henley and find out how long is this going to stay with us, Bill?
Well, it is pretty light out there. It doesn't look like anything to get too excited about. And actually, warmer air is on the way. We have some strong southerly winds. So even though we're seeing a little bit of snow around the area this morning, it's just not going to last. The radar screen shows how this has moved in over the past 8 hours. Extremely light. The heaviest stuff is well north of the city. And it looks like it's not going to be very heavy, and it's actually just moderate at worst this morning. So it's not bad at all. Our forecast is going to be shaping up nicely. Yes, cloudy. We're getting some flurries or very light snow in the area. 36 degrees is our present temperature, but the temperature is going to turn around and start heading up. We'll look for an afternoon high today of 47. The showers will be changing over to rain showers, so that'll take any care of any snow that sticks anywhere around the area, and so will that 47-degree temperature. Then tonight, skies will clear out completely, and we'll drop down to 30 degrees. Say so long to the snow, and hello to the sunshine. I'll show you when that arrives with the 5-day forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
Thanks, Mr. Henley. Our top story on News 10 Today Weekend Workers.
Stay informed with Weather Center all day today and every day.
In the next half hour, Weather Center AM, a comprehensive national forecast. At 40 after, Weather Center AM continues with highway and air travel conditions. Then the weekend outlook. And at 50 after, Storm Watch. But right now, it's your local forecast on the Weather Channel.
Fast-moving Alberta Clipper is spreading gusty winds and snow and some rain over the Northeast today. Good morning, I'm Rick Griffin, and welcome to Weather Center.
And I'm Will Anna. The snow is going to be light in most areas, but some locations could see up to 5, maybe 6 inches by later on this afternoon. I'll show you what's happening over the northeastern corner of the country. That's where our mini storm is beginning to develop. A very fast-moving storm system as well. This was the one that was plaguing the Midwest yesterday and still is in some ways because of the strong gusty northwesterly winds and those biting wind chills. Take a look at the Northeast right now. Most of New York State and also Pennsylvania have seen snow during the morning hours. It's been a real slow go around the New York State Thruway. Now the snow beginning to move well into Massachusetts, Vermont, and New Hampshire, and sliding into southwestern Maine as well. This is our storm system. As you can clearly see, it is really wound up. A lot of wind with it. You can see those that strong pressure gradient with those tightly packed isobars to the west of the system and to the east of the system. It's going to be the strong southerly winds ahead of the system that will change some of that snow over to rain the closer you get to the coast. Different story on the west side, though. You're looking at temperatures beginning to plummet again, especially the wind chills, and that's going to be the big story for the upcoming 24 hours as well. Look at Boston, Mass. right now, 34 degrees, 40 degrees in Philly, New York City, 44 in Washington, 36 degrees with a little bit of snow coming down yet around Pittsburgh, but it's getting ready to move on out as of the present time. Looks like it's going to be Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine picking up the bulk of the snowfall from about this point forward. We can show you what's going on as we head down to the south. And again, you can see the heavier snowfall in central Pennsylvania right now, also over much of eastern New York State. And the snow getting set to invade the western part, most of the western and southern part of Maine as of the present hour. So Interstate 95 will become a little bit of a sloppy go later on this afternoon. And snowfall amounts could be in the range of 3, 4, 5, or 6 inches, locally more than that in some of the higher terrain. As you can see, traveling today is going to be a little bit rough here. Same thing could be happening around Traverse City and Cadillac and Gaylord. Watch out for that. In the Midwest, looking at those snow showers right now in northwestern parts of lower Michigan, also around Marquette and the Upper Peninsula. But the main story here throughout the Midwest today, gusty northerly winds, driving the temperature down 1 notch or 2 notches again. It's down to 18 degrees in Green Bay, 23 in Chicago. Let's factor in some of those winds. Now you see what it's going to be like. Down to 11 below is the wind chill in Minneapolis, 13 below in Green Bay, and 3 below and holding steady around Chicago. There's your look at the chilly Midwest and the Northeast with the snow. We're going to go back and check on the West right now. Let's go to Rick.
Thanks, Will. Let's start in Southern California, where we have another storm, and it's bringing rain. It's, by the way, the same system that brought strong thunderstorms to the region yesterday afternoon and last night. And the low pressure is going to move into Arizona and New Mexico today with valley rain and mountain snow. By the way, this weather center is sponsored by Pontiac. All right, let's check on the southwest radar right now. LA, you've got some rain. Lancaster, up in the high desert, it's raining moderately. Palm Springs, it's been a wet morning out here in Riverside County, also in San Bernardino County, the big county here. And you can see that the rain showers are moderately heavy in a few places, including near Sandburg, over the Los Angeles County mountains, from just about Palmdale and Edwards Air Force Base down to the north side of downtown Los Angeles, where there have been some heavy downpours in the last hour. By the way, the center of the low is right here. Watch these precipitation echoes moving east in Mexico and west right here in San Diego County. So we know there's a cyclonic circulation right here, and this storm will be advancing eastward today into Arizona. Right now in Arizona, light rain showers at Tucson, snowing up at Mount Lemmon, the southernmost ski resort in the United States. Northeast of Tucson, there's over 7 feet of snow on the ground at the 9,000 foot level. That's a settled snow depth, more than a foot of new snow expected. By the way, if you're traveling out of Phoenix, up I-17, you'll run into wet snow just about on the top of the rim at about 7,000 feet in elevation. And be aware that I-40 and the northern extent of Interstate 17 will be slushy and snowy, snow-covered at times today due to the eastward movement of this upper-level system. In contrast, the sun's going to be out in Salt Lake City, in Winnemucca, Nevada, in Reno, in Sacramento. It looks like a dry north to northeast wind and afternoon readings. Now it's chilly now, but later today it's 75 in San Francisco, 60s in Salt Lake City. As we head back east, the deep freeze has departed. Now it was frosty in North Florida this morning. The temperatures are rising quickly. You've got a lot of fair weather, as you can see on the satellite picture, but already moisture is beginning to return into Texas and Louisiana, and tomorrow especially will be a very stormy day in the Lone Star State. Now the forecast. Let's check it out. Here's Will.
Okay, Rick, once again, we'll check on our storm system in the northeastern part of the country. It's going to be a wound-up storm right through later on tonight. In the wake of the storm system tomorrow, we'll still be looking at strong northwesterly winds. That's going to drive the wind chill down, but the bulk of the snow will be gone. Cold front begins to pass through Nashville, Tennessee overnight tonight through early morning tomorrow, which means for the NASCAR races in Nashville tomorrow should be a good day.
Stay informed with Weather Center all day today and every day.